All right. Shalom, this is your brother Yahweh coming again with another lesson through the power of spirit Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash, which is the true ancient pillar of Hebrew tongue, the Lord spake in the ancient of days, which today people call God Jesus Christ, ignorantly call God Jesus Christ, all right, which his true name is Yahweh, which is the Father, and his Son, Yahweh Shah, all right, which is the deliverer, man, who we seeking to come and take us up, take us up, the 144 elect, the hopeful 144 elect, which we hope we are today, all right. And also I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who hold the tabernacles of David and had the full 100% truth, all right, going across the four corners of the earth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And I'd like to give salutations to my head of the count of men in Israel, all right, Kazak, who I teach under, and the brothers around me there, I like to say Shalom. All right, to the men and women that believes in testimony in this true doctrine, Shalom to you, and keep the truth, keep the faith. All right, and this video will be entitled, Beware of the Wicked Craftsmanship. Beware of the wicked craftsmanship. And, this has been on my spirit because, who knows the craftiness of the wickedness, man, and how crafty that would be, in a time of hunger and thirst and, out of work and, saying many crises, many deaths, as the times we're going into right now. Okay. As many shows and TV, things that's coming out, man, are revealing revealing the behavior of how Jake and these other heathen nations will be acting towards each other, man. And we're going to be in the midst of all that. Race wars, riots, rebels, mobs, poachers, people who was out to kill meat and game, at that time. Spoilers, people who go into people's houses spoiling their goods, taking their goods, taking their wives, taking their children. Okay? Jay, you might not even be in the house at that time. You with your kids and y'all trying to, find a way, to a shelter. Nobody knows what's really gonna really go down, man. Through the faith we pray that the Lord will cover us in our households. But at that time we may be at work and shit just collapsing, we can't find a way home. We gotta, trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh to give us the signs and the wisdom to carry us on, man, and to be obedient from what we know, man, what we've been taught to do in a survival state. All right, and like if you read, if you saw Dark Summer or Black Summer, how these people, they come about out of the woods or they come out of the streets, giving false altitude of their behaviors, seeking help or acting like they're sick. Then next thing you know, 10 people pop up ready to kill you or steal whatever you got on you, man. Take whatever you have and leave your ass to scraps. And that's what I want to get into, man, because our people can't be in a weak mind state when shit go down. All right, a woman in the street with a baby crying for help. All right, you in the car trying to get the fuck out of Dodge, and she maybe she be a pretty lady crying with a baby. All right, you gonna stop for that girl? Or you gonna go home? You gonna stop for that woman, or you gonna go home, man? Because that woman could be a trap for you, man. That woman, that baby, that child, that old woman, that old man, whatever, that familiar face, that old friend. Whatever it could be, man, could be a trap for you. And it's time for Jakes to, put that extra spiritual armor plate on and continue to ignore the things that the 2/3 or the heathens is going to face, man. They have their death, man. They have their life. And we're not supposed to play heroes in these last days. Only thing we're supposed to be doing is giving a warning and doing the works, man. And worrying about our own salvation. Okay? And through that, let me go ahead and get into this word called social engineering, man. And social engineering is the term used for a broad range of malicious activities accomplished through human interactions. All right, and we're seeing that today through the social media, man. Okay, what Esau is doing, what he's implementing. All right, the lies, hiding the truth. Okay, putting little truth with a bunch of lies. All right, agitating things that aren't true, going against, saying the what is set out to be real and true and honest, and making it all a lie. All right, especially with this Blue Beam project they got going on, man. They trying to implement a false rapture, man. As you know, if you haven't heard of it, they are trying to implement a false rapture, having these fake chariots within the sky, and basically trying to act like they're the Lord to deceive you, man. And which we know the Christians, y'all easy gonna fall for it because that's what y'all believe in, that's what y'all hoping for. But for us, man, we're not deceived with Satan's devices, man. We're not deceived with what he has. And most of y'all don't believe that Esau has this technology to do these things because y'all care less about what's being brought to you millions of times or what's being exposed through the internet millions of times. Y'all believe that ain't none of that true. Okay, everything is just a hip of conspiracy instead of what it blatantly is. It's this white man, so-called white man. His name is Esau, and he's the wicked of the earth. Okay, but also don't forget that your own people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, which are the true Hebrew Israelites the Bible speaks of, we got 2/3 of y'all who are wicked and won't turn from your wicked ways, man. You won't turn from your wicked ways. And no matter how much the warning y'all get, y'all find ways to manipulate, pretty much yourself because you can't manipulate the truth. But you find ways to fall back into delusion mindsets because you hate instruction. You don't want to change your behavior, and you have lust after this world, America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay, which the Bible speaks of, and this place is going to be destroyed, man. This place is coming to an end. All right, and with the social engineering, man, Esau is preparing to saying if you haven't been getting emails or pop-ups on your phones or in your mail, whatever, man, trying to get you to buy up all this shit, trying to get you to be a part of some type of community, and basically they're not letting you read that fine print, and you're gonna end up owing them money, man. And what they do is, when you owe them money, when this time comes, they have the ability to take over all your resources, your home, whatever you have in your refrigerator. They can come in and take all that shit, man. Your baby too. And with all the malicious things through the social engineering, that's where a lot of these Christians put their platforms out to put a snare about you, man. These Christians will come and try to find ways to get you back into the church. And Esau found ways to get you to believe man's philosophy. Being your own God, being your own teachers and hearers and listeners, man. Being of your own heart. Telling you everything is good, everything is safe. And that's a lie. Alright? Also, this is a word called Munchausen's syndrome. And basically, it's also known as a fictitious disorder. It is a rare type of mental disorder in which a person fakes illness. The person may lie about symptoms, making themselves appear sick or make themselves purposely unwell. And this will be the mindsets of a lot of people during the time of famine. Time of famine, where there ain't no water, there ain't no food. Okay? Because famine is on its way. Believe it or not. Okay? Famine, this land is going to be deserted. That's why you see all this this printed food and this GMO food that's being created with this fake meat, fake beef, fake chicken, okay, fake vegetables, fake fruit. Artificial intelligence is taking over. All right. And it's gonna be people that's gonna be out there to get you, man. They gon' they gonna see you out there, like I said, with the one with the baby, and then you gonna have 10 people come out of nowhere and take your shit. They gonna take you. They gonna spoil you all your goods, man. You may have that neighbor. You may be at home, Jake, and you may have a neighbor come knocking on your damn door that you used to talk to. Are you gonna open your door, or are you gonna shut it? Leave it shut. In these times, should shut it, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4 says, "For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin." All right. We can't turn our ways back to help a wicked person, man. We should leave them in their wickedness. Leave them in their lot, man. Who are we to save them? If they had all this time to hear the prophets and seek the word, why didn't they use it? And when they had to use it. So when they're in trouble, Jake, that's on them. That's their punishment. That's their reward, man. They're rewarded with death. But for you, the one who's been protected and shielded, don't go back and try to, hey man, I saw you, now I see you trying, you know what I'm saying? No, Jake. Hey, being malicious, man, is having a show desire to cause harm to someone, given to, marked by, or raising from malice. Malicious gossip. It's trying to find a fault in somebody, trying to find a problem out of you, or making a problem out of you. For whatever given reason that person want to do it, they just want to do it because it's either rather you're doing something great and they hate it, or they see the light over you. They see the how about Shemi Shai over you, man. They see that you're protected by something they don't understand. They become malicious of you, man. You become some type of prey to them. All right. And you have to be careful, man, because you got that around you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. People won't take the time out to get to know you, man. They'll assume what they want to believe out of you. And they'll be malicious of you, man. Because you're something that they don't understand. So they're malicious of you in a way they may not understand, but they've been malicious towards you. So you have to have open eyes through the spirit to have that discernment, man. All right. And this is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 22. The words of a talebearer are as wonders, as wounds. So like it, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. Okay, and a talebearer is to roll to pieces, man. To murmur, whisper, and slander. So a person who's trying to tear your ass to bits, a person who's trying to break you down and manipulate you. Okay, what it say? And what Proverbs says, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. They trying to get all the way in your shit. It's in the innermost system to tear your ass down, man. You got to be careful with these people, man, because they don't always come with mean faces. They come with smiley faces too. They come with some bit of wisdom. They come with some bit of knowledge, and it has some bit of a little bit of truth. But do you have the spiritual discernment to detect these damn bullshit in these people? To detect their schemes and their plots and their craftiness that is full of wickedness? Okay, this is Proverbs 26 and verse 23. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. Verse 24. He that have dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. It says, when he speaks fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Okay, and this is pertaining to Esau, Edom, but also pertaining to Israel, man, because Israel has become just like Esau. Okay, Israel has become a craftiness to where he's basically like a liar, just as Esau, man. As it says, as you are a liar, just as your father, the devil. Okay, because Jake has learned and almost mastered the ways of Esau, man. Because he's so deep in trying to win over Esau, he's become like this man, greedy and unsatisfied. You Jake's out there, you know what I'm saying, living it up and partying or whatever, you know what I'm saying, having the money, going out there, having some wealth. Okay, you becoming just like this beast, man. Having no cares, no wonders about. All right, not care about tomorrow or you know what I'm saying, whatever happens to whoever you hurt, whoever you destroy, man. Their mind, their house, whatever it could be, man. This is the mind state of our people, also. Okay, and it says in verse 20, it says, "It's whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation." Okay, and we know that Esau, the so-called white man, is that person of deceit, man. All right, and he shows it. That deceit go into dissimulation, which goes into hide on a false appearance. As they come to you with open arms, man, it's nothing but hatred in their heart, man. They have a way of going about killing you, man, because they know how to work the mind. White man know how to work the mind. He knows how to craft it and how to be crafty and sneaky and get you to trust him. Okay, this is why you gotta have the spiritual and wisdom and understanding, man. You gotta have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, to stay away from those deceits of this enemy, man, and of Israelites who follow after those deceits of this wicked man. Because believe it or not, there are Israelites who go about trying to destroy Israelites for no reason. You got so-called black men after each other, so-called Hispanic, Latino, Haitian, and Jamaican after each other, Seminole Indians out of each other. Okay, you Native Indians, y'all after each other, man. Ain't nobody free from their brotherhood curses, bro. Everybody still have that wicked eye towards another, man. These curses from Deuteronomy 28 is still here today. So, you know, rather you want to say whatever you want to say, we're still under these curses, man. And that hatred towards our own people are still at bay. It exists to this day, man. Okay? It's Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 27. It says, "Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him." You dig a pit for somebody, guess what? It's going to obviously come back on you. Because the thing is when someone coming after you, man, and you trying to come after them, you're going to get big-headed, and then you can keep doing it and doing it. And to the point where, shit, you get comfortable. You're going to get comfortable, and this shit going to fall back on you. So in these last days, man, we're supposed to be out here stealing out of the stores. Nah, the Lord said, "I shall feed you, I shall shelter you, man. I shall give you drink." So we shouldn't be worried about nothing. That's when your faith come in, right? Where's your faith at, Jake? Your faith you should be building your faith now with these damn high-ass bills and insurance rates they got out here now. What bill can you depend on the Lord and be like, you know what, I don't pay my tithes, I don't help out, you know what I'm saying, I don't did for the family, I don't did for the kids, I ain't got nothing for myself, you know what I'm saying, you stressed out, alright, but where's your faith? The trouble that we go through, man, we supposed to endure, man. Supposed to endure all this. Suck it up, Jake. It ain't for nobody to see you going through, man. Because you have to be a man about your shit. You got to be a man about your shit. Nobody shouldn't see you in a desperate state, man. That means you're losing your focus within the Lord to be desperate and depressed. And yeah, we have these times, man, where we fall short. And, you know what I'm saying, we have these moments. But we can't let these moments get the best of us, man. Get the best of this word, this truth, having spiritual discernment. Okay, we can't let none of this get the best of us. Only thing that needs to best us is the zeal. You know what I'm saying? Having the zeal to keep pushing, man. To keep pushing and doing what we have to do. Okay, because hey, the crafty never sleeps. The wicked never sleeps. So why are you sleeping? Okay. Let's continue. It says in Proverbs 26 and 28, it says, a lying tongue hated those that are affected by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. So it's best to be silent, man. It's best to shut the hell up. Okay, because a lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. So, hey, when you speak of hate, man, it's always gonna be something that's gonna come back into afflict you. Maybe a fist fight, maybe a gunfight, and a flattering mouth, man, you can get your ass beat for that to the wrong person. So, hey, it's gonna be times where you're gonna be tested at your fucking best in these last days, and you better not do shit that's gonna jeopardize you from being in truth, from being a man of the Lord. Alright? Fuck these words. Fuck these words, man. Because niggas gonna come strong. And they're gonna come strong and with threatening offenses, man. And you gotta hold your shit together. It says, we can't don't go believing in a friendly face or trusting in a harmless act. Okay, and getting into that is, man, we see a lot of people who comes around the brothers, and we see a lot of people who come around family, you know what I'm saying, in the family with these harmless acts and, you know, friendly faces with the smiles. And the wicked smile at you too. Your boss at work smile at you. Don't Esau always throw up a fucking fake ass grin every time you see Jake walking around or Jake's prophesying? All they do is, that's all they do, bro. They just smile and wink at you, and you know that's them saying basically how I take it on my intake, on the way I see it. I see them when they do that shit is they showing. They're trying to show that, yeah, we like you, but we hate you at the best of all of how we feel and all we live for. We just wish that you fucking die. Because when Jake smiled like this, I'm like, really, fuck this nigga up. He keep talking to me, bro. I'm trying my best not to fuck this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they do that, and you do that, you know, in an aggressional way, you kind of can see how, like, why I think that, because like ain't no Edomite gonna sit up here and just smile at you not knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? They're not there for peace or trying to help you. What white man or woman gonna sit there and help Jake not knowing who they are? And you may say, well, I had someone to do that for me, but hey, guess what? As a whole, they're not doing that. And they may do that just to get the praise of themselves, man. They're not doing that for, you know, a righteous act. They're doing it to get praise of themselves, man. So people can look at them and say, hey, I helped that nigga over there. See, I'm a good person. They want to take the credit of it instead of really, you know, being a blessing towards somebody. They do it for a praise, or you know what I'm saying. That's all they do it for. And you Jakes has done the same thing. You Christians, y'all all do the same shit because you learned it from your oppressor. You learned it from these white motherfuckers out here. All right. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 6. Says, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh upon the children of disobedience. Okay? You should be able to know these Edomites don't love you. says what? The scriptures say, man. For I hated Esau, for I love Jacob, but I hated Esau, man. So if the Lord hates this man, and you want to say that's my brother, this white man's your brother, oh, then what the fuck is you got going on, man? If the Lord sees this man as an enemy and he hates this man for all the atrocities he's done to your people, your nation, the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Native Indians, Seminole Indians, and you so-called Negroes, African Americans, and you Latinos, all right, for all the atrocities they have done to us, rape, robbed, and fucking murdered, and continue to do it to this day, making us sex slaves, all right, making meat out of us, making food out of us, making clothes, oil, whatever the fuck they want to use us out of. They done did it already, Jake. That's sick. And you'll say, well, that's just those type of people. Jake, they're all like that. It's just low-level ones. You got these low-level ones, and you got these highs. The ones that got the money to do it. And you got the ones that just want to do it to you, but they just show you a little bit of their hatred because they don't have any power to do it and get away with it. Because they're still under the elites, the ones that's up here with the money. And they got to still do it in a orchestrated way and go about their business. But truthful, because they give you this fake ass love and this fake ass smile. Don't be fooled by someone's actions, man. Okay, you gotta be able to read through that shit. Know the spirits. Try these spirits, man. Try their spirits. It says in Ephesians chapter 5 and 7, be not thereof partakers with them, man. You don't need to be friends with the whole world. What the Lord say? For anybody be a friend of the world is an enemy to me. Roughly paraphrasing. So as you over here holding hands saying kumbaya with these motherfuckers who put your people in captivity for thousands of years, and you build up their shit and they ain't never returned you nothing. Jake, you still working 9 to 5. And you still ain't got enough damn money. Because they don't took it out your taxes without your permission. And that's what America does anyway. Everything is done without your permission, Jake. You're not free. You don't have no fucking free will. Ain't no such thing. But that's how Jake see it, man. If he gets to sit on his ass and he not in jail, that's his free. That's his way of saying I got free will, man. I can wash my ass. I can spit on the damn ground. And I can do whatever I want without somebody, telling me I can't do this, I can't do that. And that's the saddest shit ever. This is 1 John 4:1. It says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world. And we know there's a lot of false prophets out there. You already got the Christian, you got the Catholics, all right, IUIC, okay? Definitely don't have no damn truth, okay? And you have IPSUK. I always forget their name, but yeah, man, you have the IUIC and you have IPUSK, the people that wear the purple garments, and you got the ones that wear all black garments, man, to be on highways and byways preaching. All right, those camps, man. Stay away from them, man. Stay with GMS, all right? And stay with the camps that fall out the GMS as well, all right? Because those camps, they disregard the word, the name of the Lord, and they're getting rid of it, man, because they're on this 531c, getting paid by the adversary to make lies of the true doctrine. So that they get the money and they getting, money like these churches getting paid to give you false truth. All right. And I'm sorry that, I can't say some of these names correctly, man. It's just because the spirit, I really don't pay attention to, a lot of their content, because it's set up as a snare to me. All right, it's just annoying. I don't really fuck with them like that. You know, when I first came into truth, I used to watch their videos when it wasn't under that 513cc, whatever it's called. You know, when they get paid by the government, because the government sets up ways where a church has to say a certain way or teach a certain way in order for the certain truth not to be out. That's why everybody believes the Bible is for everybody, and it's only for the Hebrew Israelites, as the Bible speaks. But the world wants to receive it for themselves, and that's why everybody's stuck in this Christianity shit. All right, because of these churches, man, because of these damn demons, these devils that have their hand in everything. Esau, Edom. All right, keep spiritual discernment for friend and brother. All right, no matter who close to you, man, you keep your eyes open, your eyes peeled, because who never knows the Lord take the spirit off that brother or that friend, and he got you fucked up, believing on how he feel and how he sees shit, how he think. Okay, it's about what the Lord say. And shit, everybody hates open rebuke, but to be honest, you will only hate it when you allowed yourself to get to the point where you don't got to the point where you really had fallen off. And I won't say everybody, because when I get rebuked, I feel good sometimes, because I want somebody to stay on my ass. Okay, I like when people, saying it's making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Not that I can't do it for myself. Is that I want to know that a brother love me, man. I want to know somebody care for me just as much as I care for them. And and you have to work both ways. You gonna help a brother when he's down, and you helping him up. Don't be that brother when you down. Don't want nobody to help you up, because then you'll be somebody I gotta fucking watch. So, everything works, with each other. So we just gotta, as brothers in truth, man, we gotta make sure we stay connected and stay open with each other, and it stays between us. This is Jeremiah chapter 9:4. It says, "Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders." Okay, the meaning of supplant is to supplant, overreach, attack at the heel, to hold back, as if tripping up the heels, also to restrain. Somebody don't want to move forward with you, bro, they gonna supplant your ass. They gonna make sure you ain't moving where you're getting ahead of them, man, or where you're exceeding faster than them, or when they just want to find a way to hold you back, man, make you feel as though you're not having any progress in your life, or what you truly believe, or how you going in a certain situation. All right, you better watch these brothers out here. And I'm not talking about every brother. I'm talking about brothers, where you had a certain situation with, and it's been repeatedly, But, we all forgive. But at the same token, you got to still keep your eyes open. And that's for any brother, man. This is Jeremiah 9:5. "And they will deceive everyone his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity." And that's these other camps out here, man, teaching all these false doctrines, going back to saying Jesus Christ, okay, going back to saying Yahweh and Jehovah, right? Many blessings, many blessings, speaking in tongues and all this bullshit, having man to bow down to them like they in the kingdom, like we in the damn new covenant already. Okay, that's going off, man. All right, this is the type of things, man, like you have to refrain yourself from. Only thing the man of the Lord is to do is to give the word, man, to give the warning. All right, to give the warning and preach and exalt ourselves, man, to be living sacrifices for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. But in these last times, man, we gotta watch out because we don't know who gonna be, saying, putting a target on us, man. That's why we gotta continue to do the work for your own salvation. All right, because in the time of wrath, man, like I say, the social engineers, these people who are out here to get you, these crafty, wicked ass men that have control over your laptop, your phone, all right, setting up things, hearing your voice, putting AI, using your voice as an AI. Just believe me, they doing it. Just believe they're taking pictures of our faces and making videos, making it seem as though we lying. Pretty sure they're gonna do some shit like that, man. You gotta be careful. And it may be a brother, man. Not even saying a brother, but it may be a nigga that's out there to get you worse than Esau. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 9 and 6. Thy habitation is the midst of deceit. Alright, where we at, man? It's full of fucking lies, full of deceit, full of ways to be entrapped by the ways of the wicked, man. This wicked ass America, Babylon the Great. It says, through deceit they refuse to know me, says the Lord. Alright? And this is talking about Israel. Every time we go around Jake, all they talk about is, if it ain't about, I'm about to smoke some weed, I'm about to fuck this bitch, I'm finna go and what else Jake say? Shit. Now I'm finna, I don't know, man. Jake said a lot of things, man. But if it ain't about money, hoes, and fucking, that and believing in that the world is a nice place. Oh, I'm doing this for my birthday. I'm doing this for Christmas and Halloween and what else? Thanksgiving. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to have a hot girl summer. This is all the mindsets of our people, man. Full of deceit, full of lies, full of fornication. All right, believing in and following the ways of these other heathens and these other countries that have set up their ways to entice their wickedness on our people, man. Our people eat it up. They eat it up, man. They accept it. And this is just a little prayer, man. It's a little prayer that I found in Psalms, man, for these times. And it's Psalms chapter 43, 1-5. It says, "Judge me, O Yahweh, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man," said Esau. "For thou art the power of my strength. Why dost thou cast me off? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? O send out thy light and thy truth. Let them lead me." This truth, talking about this knowledge, wasn't understanding, man. These hidden things, man. These warnings, these prophecies. Let them lead me. Let them bring me unto thy holy hill. Okay? And to thy tabernacles. Then will I go unto the altar of Yahweh, unto Yahweh my exceeding joy. Yeah, upon the harp will I praise thee, O Yahweh my power. Why art thou cast down, O my soul, and why art thou disquieted within me? Hope in Yahweh, for I shall yet praise him, who is the health of my conscience and my power. And with that, beware of these things, man. Beware of these traps that are being laid before you, man. Stay weird up with the brothers. Stay in the truth. Keep watching. And within that, Shalom. I'll praise Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Brakakadash, Wa'adah Babal, death to America. Shalom.